Bowing going through thought. What is good, my people? Today we're going to be reacting to Bugzy Malone Fire in the Boots Part 3. This was a reaction request from EJG underscore 07 underscore. This one is for you, Brody. If you do have any reaction requests, let me know down in the comments below. Also, too, I will drop my my socials in the description. Feel free to follow me on any platform that you're on. If you want to drop me requests, DM me, totally fine as well. It just increases your chances of me seeing your recommendation request. And I will be dropping unique content on platforms like TikTok and IG. So stay tuned for that. In the near future, I will start posting those before end of the year. So just bear with me. I'm creating content for 3 channels right now. A 4th one will be up and running very, very soon. So, and I'm also going to be juggling IG, TikTok. So I'm gonna be, it's a balancing act, but I actually like doing this. So for me, it's fun. I like to, build a community. I'm building a community with you guys, and I'm connecting with you guys in the comments and these other platforms too. So I'm having fun. So for me, it doesn't feel like work. But long intro over. We're gonna get into this Bugzy Malone Fire in the Booth Part 3. Again, let me know down in the comments any requests that you have. If you want me to react to Part 2 and 1, well, let me know as well. But without further ado, let's get into this reaction. And I know I'm reacting to Charlie, so he's gonna have some bomb sounds. So I might not be using my soundboard in this one because it's gonna be him bombing and then me bombing. It's gonna be too much. But yeah, let's get into this. Dalek.
Deep to remind these other rappers when you're fire.
Wait a minute, why he come in like that? Why did he come in like that? Hold on. Did I miss something? He just was like, no intro. I'm barring you up right now.
Had to go deep to remind these other rappers when you're fire in the booth is the most viewed. You have to do a trilogy.
Oh, it was just an intro. I'm just like, there ain't no way. Like, ain't no way.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Oh man, it's got to that all-important time of the show once again, yes sir. And this ain't no normal moment. It's a special.
You know what? I'm gonna start doing my intros like that. You know what? Bugzy Malone, Fire in the Booth. Part 3. I'm gonna start doing my intros like that. I'm gonna do one intro like that. Probably my next recording. I'm gonna do it that way. We'll see.
Moment.
You know what? I'm gonna skip the intro though, because I want to get into these bars. I appreciate you, Charlie, but I'm here for Bugzy right now.
Yeah. Fucking Bugzy Malone.
Come on, Ned.
You know?
This beat is
Bugs.
interesting.
Fire in the booth. Big Charlie Slough.
Big Bugsy.
Love you, brother.
I love you, my guy.
Yeah. What we saying, part 3, yeah?
Part 3.
Look. Yo. Look, I built an empire, and I've been ruthless with it. I mind you Will Smith, without Jada Pinkett. I'm Dr. Dre, I do science in my lab jacket. But
when was this recorded? Because okay, 8 months ago. Because I'm like, what's going on with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett right now is and the way you said I might be Will Smith without the Jada. Because like that's the way it should be, because she is wild. Not in a good way. She is wild.
Bugs.
fire in the booth. Big Charlie Slough.
Big Bugzy.
Love you, brother.
I love you, my guy.
Yeah. What we saying, part 3, yeah?
Part 3.
Look. Yo, look, I built an empire and I've been ruthless with it. I imagine Will Smith without Jada Pinkett. I'm Dr. Dre, I do science in my lab jacket, but love's just not scientific. And if I really am that prolific, and by prolific I mean if I really am the asset, wait, let me be specific. If I'm the one that's gonna drive a message home through dialogue or even through a poem, let me know. Right place, wrong time, now I'm sitting on my own. The ego's like a dog, I must have give the dog a bone on a late night mode.
Wait a minute. Right place, wrong time, sitting on his own, okay. Did he say eagle? What did he say right there? Because I know he said give the dog a bone, but there was something before that that I didn't quite catch.
For a poem, let me know. Right place, wrong time, now I'm sitting on my own. The ego's like a dog, I must have give the dog a bone on a
The eagle's like a dog, I must have give the dog a bone, okay.
late night motorway journey in my zone. I thought, hold up, why don't I make him a cologne? Did he love me for my soul or the color of my skin? It's funny when your goal is the reason for your sin. There's room at the table, but the ice is getting thin, and therefore no one's disagreeing with the king. Or it's off with their head, off with their head. See, it's never off with my head. I've already bled people from the bottom of the
I like that. Off with the head, off with the head. It's not off of my head because I've already bled. Okay, I like that.
It's never off with my head, I've already bled people from the bottom of the people that I represent. There's only one king in the north.
Oh, let me let it finish. Hold on.
When I'm thoroughbred, comes with a pool and a sauna.
Okay, so I don't know. I might be making this bar a little bit harder than what it is, but he said he represents the people, off with the head of the king. So he's one of the I guess like peasants or people in the crowd that's saying off with the king's head because that's why he's already bled. I like that because in a sense he's like saying that he's a person of the people, and like when you sit on the throne, you have a lot of power, right? But you only have that power because the citizens give it to you. So that's why he said off with his head, off with his head. I'm not sure, but again, I'm not sure if that's the analogy he was going for, but if he was, that is a bar.
People that I represent, there's only one king in the north. When I'm thoroughbred, comes with a pool and a sauna when you're killing it. Listen to the lyrics that I keep in my distillery. Had to go deep to remind these other rappers, when your fire in the booth is the most viewed, you have to do a trilogy. Sharp like the
Talk your ish, Bugzy. Talk your ish, Bugzy. Talk it.
keep in my distillery. Had to go deep to remind these other rappers, when your fire in the booth is the most viewed, you have to do a trilogy. Sharp like the thinking of a therapist. CEO means that you don't need a ventriloquist. Rappers sign 80% to the majors in case you've forgotten what a puppet is. I was sat with Jordan B.
Ooh. That one, I felt that. I'm not a rapper, and I didn't sign away 80%, but I felt that because the way he said that was like CEO means that you don't need a ventriloquist, right? He said rapper sign away 80%. That's what a puppet is. Like he sort of he set up the bar nicely, but like that. Oof. Listen, if you're a rapper out there in the world, don't sign away your life because there's no reason in 2023 where you need a record label. There are plenty of people that are able to blow up on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, IG, etc., where although having a machine push you makes it easier, of course, but like the cost of that is the price to pay, essentially. Like look at a lot of these artists that sign these 360 deals, even like artists like Taylor Swift that didn't own her own masters, so she re-recorded them like 3 or 5 years later. So like, look at one, always read your contracts, and two, don't be afraid to walk away. If you're talented, you will make it. Yes, it's very congested, but again, if you're truly talented and unique, you don't need a machine to push you. You can move by being smart, having the right people around you to help market and brand you. A good example of that is US rapper Lil Mabu, independent artist, doing numbers, and it's due to his intelligent marketing strategies. I don't agree with all of his marketing strategies. However, from a numbers perspective, it's working. So yeah, little tangent there. I'm sorry, but like I just if I can help somebody who thinking about signing a deal that's not advantageous for them, and they just happen to come across this video just by chance, this is a universe speaking to you and telling you to not sign that deal. This is what that is.
Repeats. We had a chat about some heavy psychology. You took a picture for the gram and then he followed me. If David listened to Goliath, could he too have grown into a giant? Fucking Bugzy Malone.
Wait a minute. If David, wait, what did he just say right there? Hold on.
You took a picture for the gram and then he followed me. If David listened to Goliath, could he too have grown into a giant? Fucking Bugzy Malone.
David had listened to Goliath. Could he too have grown into a giant? I understand what he's doing there, in the sense that you're small, I'm big, and if you listen to what the advice I gave you, you could have been as big as me, because he said he took a picture and grime, blah blah blah. So I'm not sure who he's talking to right there. So I understand the logic of that bar, but like if you understand the story of David and Goliath, like it doesn't matter how big Goliath was, like he still lost to David via the slingshot. You know what I mean? So or is he saying I don't know, but yeah. Listen, I get what you said there, and I understand the thought process behind it, but it kind of doesn't make sense, because given the story of David and Goliath, like why would you need to be a giant when David defeated, when you got defeated by David, this little person who's you know what I mean? I don't know.
Bugzy Malone!
Yes.
Or maybe it missed me. Maybe I'm misinterpreting. Maybe I'm thinking too deeply into it, and it might just be like that again. The sense that like, listen, I'm big. You could be big too if you had listened to me. Blah blah blah. You could reach the same heights as me. I'm not sure. I think that's what he's getting there. But again, like, I don't want to go on a beat a dead horse.
You gotta get no watch this.
He's heating up.
Look, I really love them, but I can't be their meal ticket. Imagine Bobby Brown if he didn't have a Whitney. I can't believe he sent his hitters out to come and get me. How me paranoid, I'm dangerous when I'm nervous. Before the installation of the cameras, I was watching clowns like I'm looking through the curtains of a circus. And from the 6-1, he's always...
Wait, oh, okay. So now he's spitting again. He's spitting again. Hold on. That is, I don't know. So somebody was out for, I don't know Bugzy Malone's story. I've listened to some of his songs, but I don't know his situation where like you got, people out here for him like that. Is that that's what I gathered, what I'm getting?
Go again, watch this. He sent his hitters out to come and get me. How me paranoid, I'm dangerous when I'm nervous. Before the installation of the cameras, I was watching clowns like I'm looking through the curtains of a circus.
Bar right there.
From the 6-1, there's always murders, so we keep the chair leaned all the way back on purpose. Why should I pull up and jump over hurdles? The crib costs just under 3 and 6 zeros. The distance in between me and these rappers keeps growing because we sell trainers at Christmas. That list of all times with me in the vehicle. Hollywood, I had a feeling I was a hero. I'm Robert De Niro. The spinning back fist in Operation Fortune's got me looking Sub-Zero. I was gonna...
Okay, so hold on. His flow is a little weird. And I had the same issue with Akala, as well as Mike Righteous. And I just think it's because I don't know if this beat is for him, but something sounds a little off in the delivery of what he's saying. Like he has a rhyme scheme, but there's something's not connecting for me, and I don't know what it is.
Hollywood, I had a feeling I was a hero. I'm Robert De Niro. The spinning back fist in Operation Fortune's got me looking Sub-Zero. I was
so that rhymes, but like
gonna be a robber like you. I was gonna train hard, same time, plan every slight move. Organized crime correlates with my IQ. You have to be clever in a criminal endeavor. By now I thought I'd be on my toes. Instead I'm on a boat out in Monaco. I saw McGregor on the dock, I had to say hello. Dons recognize dons, that's the way it goes. Flicky on the...
Yeah, so this is a situation where the disconnect, I think, is because of his accent.
Man, that's a way of life. When I joined the gang, didn't think I'd pay a price. You live with PTSD if you stay alive. You can see the souls of the fallen soldiers in my tired eyes. Choking, I couldn't cry though, my tears were frozen. Cold, so I greet my rivals with no emotion. Chose not to watch them die slow, I had to ghost. Please give me a couple explosions, cause there's no more bailiffs at the back door. I just spent 20,000 on the front door. I got real marble on the table. Now I'm making a fragrance. I'm gonna do the lid in rose gold. It's too late. Now I treat the industry like a playground. Bugzy Malone creps always blowing up my PayPal. The house of vision got me dreaming in the day now. MEN's a bona fide protein shake. Now the bank contacts me more than my best friend did. Abandonment issues.
Oof, that's a bar right there. My that is a bar. He got that phantom tax right there. There's a friend that, that's wild.
In the day now, MEN's a bona fide protein shake. Now the bank contacts me more than my best friend did. Abandonment issues kicking when shit's.
Oh, he said contact, not tax. I see what I mean? I heard tax, but he said contact, not tax. My bad.
Ended. As a kid when I was kicked out, I was offended. As a young man, I felt violent and tempted to bang on my enemies until the clip's empty. Discipline, now I have selective memory. My lawyers are the best at breaking them down gently. Envy, the day I got my super sport Bentley. Malice, the day they heard I was gonna be earning. Cabbage, I heard his sentence is gonna be 30. Lavish, is it a mansion? I couldn't be certain. I just know these rabbits in the garden. Every day's a trip, like I'm with a DMT shaman. I'm in the boardrooms, I know the business.
You know what? I figured it out. And it's like old grime. I think it's a good example of they're speaking English, of course, but the beat and the timing is very, very different, and it makes it hard to follow. That's why I think grime, not UK drill, because UK drill is a lot easier to follow because of the beats. We have the similar beats, US and UK, but I think grime is a good example of having a hard time following as an American, for a person from the US, following the lyrics because of the beat. And I think this is a situation where the timing is very different from like music that we would listen to. And like I'm expecting a rhyme to be at a certain to appear at a certain time, but it appears in the next line. It has nothing to do with like his rhyme scheme. It's just like
I studied all the Roman generals. I'm built different, but Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm still charging. I always say please, thank you, pardon. I'm famous, but that don't mean that I have forgotten. I have to thank God, cause all I ever wanted was a swimming pool with my name written in the bottom. These rappers talk shit like we're on the same level. I'm the headmaster. Think of the lessons that I taught them. It's the great British dream when your land is like a meadow. I used to sleep on a spare bed in Higher Broughton. Fucking Bugzy Malone.
Bugzy Malone in the building!
Did he recognize yet? I don't know.
He's on fire! He's on fire!
Did he recognize yet? I don't know. They might not. Look. So, white, black and brown in the ghetto that raised me. I used to wear Batman PJs as a baby. 25, I bought a matte black Lamborghini. Back when 210 was just an 8 for my savings. Now 210, just a crate full of trainers. An axe under the bed, 50 on my calculator. You need crocodile teeth in a pool full of gators. We lived in a crop, but we didn't grow potatoes. I ran it like a shop, I had workers, wages. Bagging up, we watched gangster movies from the 80s. Paid in full, had me hustling for status. New Jack City had me living hella dangerous. I've gambled with my life, but I've never been to Vegas. I jumped out with an axe, but it never made the papers. The great British dream broken down.
I jumped out with an axe, but it didn't make the papers. Like when I say it, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm saying it, it doesn't really rhyme, but when he does it, it does. So it's like messing with my mind. I'm just like, because I'm saying it in my head the way I would say it. I'm just like, that don't rhyme. But then I listen to it again, like it does. I'm just like, I don't know. This is one of those reactions where this is my raw and unfiltered reaction of Bugzy Malone part 3. So like it is what it is.
Make it, maintain it.
Perfect.
Do they recognize you? I don't know, they might not. Wow. Do they recognize you? I don't know, they might not. Look. Wow. Do they recognize you? I don't know, they might not. Listen. I put money on the map, this time we'll do Great Britain. Fucking Bugzy Malone, the album's coming 2023.
Wow! Bugzy Malone in the building! Come through, one take, shut the team down!
One take. So as I said, this is my raw reaction. First time listening to Bugzy Malone part 3, Fire in the Booth. Um, I think it's a situation where if I were to listen to it again, um, it might hit a little bit different because it's my first time. It's, like I said, I'm having an issue of me repeating his bars in my head in my own accent. I'm like, that don't rhyme. But like when I listen to it, it does. So it's just, I don't know. I had this certain like this certain effects, like I said earlier, with certain songs. But most of those songs are primarily in Spanish. Like I have a hard time understanding like the Colombian accent, and that's because I'm used to like Caribbean style Hispanic accents, Dominican and Puerto Rican. Because like the importance of I would say one, your voice, to the beat, and your accent is very very important if you are trying to break through to a market that is not your own. And I think because I don't have an issue with like the drill rappers, is because like the way the way the rappers deliver their bars on the beat is the same way a U.S. rapper would deliver said bars on a beat, because it's the same beats from the U.S. and UK. This is a weird beat. It's a good beat. It's a weird beat, and then on top of like his delivery, which was fine, in my opinion. I'm being honest with you. I think his delivery was fine, but it was again just the way he pronounced his words, and the timing is just it sort of missed me. It was leaving me a little feeling a little bit like I don't know if that rhymes or not. I hope this makes sense. And this video is going to be probably cut a lot, so if there's a lot of jump cuts in it, I'm sorry, but I kind of like ranted quite a bit, and yeah. So I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really feeling this Bugzy Malone Fire in the Booth Part 3. This is my honest opinion. We're honest over here on this channel. If we're feeling a song, we say we feeling it. If we're not, we're not. In this case, I wasn't really feeling it. Not a bad song, a lot of solid bars. But for me, not my preference. But I'm interested to listen to, because I've listened to him before and I didn't have this problem. So I'm not sure if it's just a beat situation. Um, or yeah, or I don't know, or in editing, or I have no idea. But I didn't have the problem before listening to Bugzy, so I think it just might be one of those unique situations where the beat just wasn't for him. But yeah, let me know down in the comments how you feel about this reaction, and I will be reading those comments. But until then, I will see you in the next video. Peace.